What is up, everyone? Antonio Muniz, also known as Spawn Rhapsody here, and today I wanted to talk a little bit, just about evil. Now, don't go away yet. Don't worry. This is gonna be a good message. It's quite obvious that there's a lot of excessive evil in the world. Charlie Kirk was killed last September. David, apparently the famous singer, is apparently a murderer, and a lot of people thought the rapture was going to happen. Now, I want to use a really simple example of evil. One thing that has been popular lately, not the best animation so far, but one thing that has been popular lately is this whole analog horror by a YouTuber called Foxy Animations about basically Little Red Riding Hood. What he does, we all know the story of Red Riding Hood, but if you watch the analog horror version of it, what he does, he mutilates all these families. He kills the little girl. He kills her entire family. He kills the three little pigs, slaughters them absolutely, cuts off their faces and shit. And it's just disgusting what he does. And it's not the best animation so far, but it is the most simplest example of what evil actually is. It's so basic that, in a way, you have to consider it, in a sense, artwork, because it's such a simple example of what evil actually is. Just some disgusting murder like that, you understand the true origin of what evil is, and it looks so simple. But the thing is, a lot of people today, we don't make it simple. We have this universal idea of this complex. Everyone, in a sense, overthinks. And whether it stems from grief, like you have a loved one who died, or whether it stems from depression, you feel like you're all alone and no one wants to help you with any of your problems, or maybe it stems from addiction and you just don't want to hear anyone else's crap about what they think of you constantly smoking, or maybe fornicating all the time. But the truth is, evil, it's really simple. When you see the effects of original sin and just original evil itself, you understand how simple it is. Sometimes we have to look at the really hard details of some basic examples to understand where we're coming from and where we're heading to. Because there's a lot of evil in the world. People, they're mutilating their bodies and they're blaming us for saying that we don't think that they should do that, and they're calling us transphobes for no reason, even though we wouldn't they wouldn't be calling us that if they weren't doing it to themselves. And I'm sorry if I sound like a bigot, but that's the truth. But why am I talking about this over something more simple? It's because all of us, we overthink our situations. We wouldn't be cutting off our body parts if we weren't depressed. And if we knew what that was leading to, maybe we would have a sense of stopping it. And that might not be true for everyone, because sadly there's a lot of jerks in the world that think blaspheming the Holy Spirit is funny just because they don't believe in God, that want to take it to the next level and curse God's name and say all this stupid crap excessively every day, even though they say that they don't believe in God, they believe in good people, and yet they say, "Hail Satan." Wow, you're such a good person for saying "Hail Satan." You're such a loving, kind person because you don't believe in God and you want to kill God, which makes absolutely no sense. When we look at more simple examples, we need to deal with the hard things, like murder, like incest, like rape. We need to look at the hard examples to understand where that's going to. If we look at the more violent examples, if we understand what evil actually is, maybe we'll stop overcomplicating and overthinking our scenarios, and we'll start understanding what a simple civilized life actually is. I hope you take this to heart, and I hope you all have a great day. God bless.